nothing lasts forever. Out in the rural French landscape rises an old house that has seen some better days. Whereas the property was abandoned to its fate a certain 22 years ago and is now battling for survival. It was once occupied by the Servais family to get away from the bustle of city life. Engulfed by greenery, their home is left alone while nature takes its course. How this home came to be vacated and intertwined with nature is a mystery, but we assume that the last inhabitants of this family died, and there was no one left in the offspring to take care of the property. Time is running out fast on this modest one-family home. While some rooms have already almost completely collapsed, others have remained stagnant in that relative factor of time. Before it's truly too late, we take a look today at this new discovery of a post-apocalyptic French home, which has suffered greatly from the unimaginable forces of nature in the absence of human mankind.
So welcome back everyone to a brand new exploration. I'm standing in France and I'm so excited. We just found this abandoned house, a discovery by myself, and we already entered and made some pictures, and right now we're gonna walk to the actual house. But before that, just look over here. We've got some vans here in the garden, entirely overgrown by the vegetation, a very old Renault van, and we've got another car. Also a French one, a Peugeot over here, XLD model, very old. Nature is clearly taking the upper hand there, and it's so cool to see that. Whoa, there is a really rusty smell coming outside of this car, but as you can see, yeah, nature just has done its job over time. And oh, look over there. There's even a dog house over there. So I think those people also used to have a duck. And yeah, let's enter it now. We're gonna walk slowly to the main door, and this house is gonna be a very apocalyptic place. It's full of decay, and it must have been abandoned for quite some years already. That's just repulsive. We've got a refrigerator over here, and it's still containing all of their food products. Like, dang, so hard to believe why nobody is still caring about this place, looking after it. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, we're gonna enter it now, explore everything together. So enjoy watching another absolutely amazing adventure here in France in my discovery of this apocalyptic house. Let's go. Well, there we are. We just came inside. We still got a game of Monopoly over here and some Christmas decoration. But look right in front of me. You probably understand well now why I named this place the Apocalyptic House. A very post-apocalyptic house, as the entire upstairs floor has collapsed and leveled. Incredible. But you're never gonna believe what beautiful rooms are still remained behind it. We're gonna explore it all together. There is a lot of mess on the ground. Over here is still a HP computer. There are also a lot of mosquitoes. That's one thing I don't like. So yeah, let's just continue going through the curtains over here. And then you're gonna see their kitchen. Still some bags to do groceries over here on the ground. And there we are. A very, very messy kitchen. But still, many things have remained in place. For example, these baskets over here hanging on top. Something typical French. It's very smelly here though. Wow. Look at it, guys. I really like that pig over there. And just look on top. Everything is still standing and these pots have never been smashed or ransacked by any vandalist or local yacht. The place is just entirely trapped in time. Over here, a lot of dirt on the table, just done by natural decay, as the floor above me is also collapsing. It's all a ticking time bomb, and a matter of time. In a few years, probably everything you're seeing right now will be resting under collapsed wooden parts of the ceiling and everything. Where they had their sink, they would do their dishes here and everything. Pots with pasta, other things they would make their dishes with. Oh my gosh, everywhere are cobwebs. Just want to do this carefully. Because look over here. Even old boxes over here of candies. It's very hard to move myself through here. Right underneath this jacket you can still see a microwave. Right over there, still the coffee is standing inside, some spices and other food products. I haven't really found out a name yet, so I hope we will find a name as well during this exploration. And we can picture a little bit better who used to live here one day. Dang. You can tell the mold on all the wood. But still everything is standing inside. The spider webs are also absolutely insane. They are ruling this place. My gosh, you cannot even reach it over there. Oh. Well, it's probably the liquor cabinet. Nope, but it's also entirely dilapidated. Still filled with some jam. My gosh. It's all falling apart. That's all I'm gonna open up. Because I don't want to destroy or do any more harm to this place. Everything is entirely dilapidating and decaying. But this was definitely a cool start. Let's explore the other rooms now. Making my way through the curtain again. Can't believe the big mess still scattered all around this property. So, are you ready to see the next room? There we are. The most amazing thing is that this is just a true time capsule. Despite being abandoned and a victim of neglect for so many years, everything is still so well in place. And on top of that, we have a beautiful clock. And on top of that, a wonderful plial upright piano, entirely covered in moldo. Wow. So sad that it's just rotting away over here. Oh my. There are still raspberries inside here. I also really love the piano. I also really love this beautiful grandfather clock. Definitely a French one. 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗆𝗆. The birds on top of there. You've got a little book that's about love. The Possession from 𝗦𝘁cie𝗿𝗆𝗆. Just a very nice story about love, a Roman book. Oh, look here. We still got a watch left behind. Battery. Another watch. Wow. Bottle of Di Serrano. Some other liquor over here. You cannot open up this. We were totally not expecting that this place would be still so well preserved. Because look outside. There are so many items and trash. So we were expecting the worst, to be honest, when we entered this place. There is no better feeling than discovering such places yourself. It's the real exploring deal. Beautiful bed over here. You can just tell what nature has done over the years. My gosh. Still a gentleman's hat. And then we still got all their books together with a trophy for agriculture. Wow. Incredible. Look in here, still all the clothes are just still there. Also this beautiful fan. It's stuck, guys. I cannot reclose it, but I want. Nope, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna open up anything more because I want to leave this place as much as it was. Well, on the ground you can see many other wooden parts, and that makes sense. Because also over here there is a giant crack in the floor and it's all just slowly collapsing. All the dirt and debris have just fallen on top of the books. Look down here. Their plates and everything are left inside. No way. It seems that there's still a wallet over there on the ground, or a purse. Yep, with still some old receipts. Guess we'll want to look for a date on there. Seems that they're receipts from the supermarket. Whoa! Alright, I've seen enough. That's also all I'm gonna show. But the date of the receipts, 1998, my year of birth. That means, and if that's true, this place is already abandoned for 22 years. At least when it's the last date. Oh my gosh. I really like this ornament over here. Meanwhile, Asian tiger mosquitoes are trying to sting me. Trying to dodge them as much as I can. Dang, look even over here. We still got plenty of shoe boxes and other things. When I lift it up, we even have some more purses over here. Probably from the woman. My gosh, bombs, everything are still inside. Has never been stolen and still in place where it used to be when these people lived. A long time ago. And maybe even 22 years ago. And right next door is another beautiful room trapped in time. But before we're going there, have a look. There used to be a piano over here. Well, that one is entirely disintegrated now. Also solely by the forces of nature. And then look. Right over here. Wow. This is what urbex for me is all about. Just natural decay at its finest. Beautiful lamp over here. On the ground we can even see something where they could hang up their coats that has fallen down. You can tell around us that nature is conquering the battle. All the thorn bushes, and then right there we can still see a garden chair and a table of them. Entirely submerged in the vegetation. My gosh. In a few years, this place will really be history forever. It's evident that nobody is looking after it anymore, and nobody even cares about it anymore. Looks like a box where they used to put a header or something in. The roots are making their way inside. So for the spider webs. Still a beautiful jacket hanging here on the chair. We still got some ornaments over here on the desk as well. This one has lost its head. My. Hasn't been opened by anyone for so many years. There's not much inside anymore though. Now let's reveal what's behind the curtains. You can probably already guess it. Attached to a bedroom, we had a bathroom. Sink, mirror, a shower over there. And lots of planks and stuff have been thrown here. I don't know why. And then there is also a second bed in this room. Wow. Look how the clothes are still hanging there. This mirror you see used to be a part of the wardrobe in this rectangle, but also has just fallen out, fallen to pieces. And inside are still plenty of things. I'm gonna leave it as it is because otherwise it will probably break. Oh, look over there, it's strange. That's a wig hanging up. We also still got this bunny doll in the bed. These magazines are so decayed. Cannot read anything of them anymore. So we've explored all the rooms except for the rooms behind the collapse. So it's time right now for the most challenging part, but also the most dangerous part. Anyway, we're gonna risk it and you have to see what's behind there. Let's go. So look at this severe collapse. It's just the entire floor of the attic that is just level to the ground. You're little expecting what we're actually gonna find right behind it, right over there. Oh, there we go. Wow. Over here we even still have an entire CD rack. Dang, all above me are spider webs. I really gotta watch out. My gosh. What a big mess. Later we're gonna have to crawl right down beneath that tiny aperture over there. But firstly, have a look at this. Where is also still everything just standing pristinely. We got speakers, we've got a sewing machine over there. Over here we've got a telephone book from the year 2000. The most recent date we found now. Another Christmas ornament on the ground. This horse ornament. It's probably used to hang on the wall. It's like a miniature model ship. Together with some Sailor Man ropes. Whoa! Look at this! Crazy. Just a mannequin dressed up. Maybe the woman that lived there was a stylist or something. Over here a brush for painting. Oh, look, parts of a game of chess. And the chessboard is actually right over here. It's just also full of dirt. Whoa. Over here is even still plenty of files. Okay, so we finally got a name. I think it's a man's name. There was standing François on this letter. François. This looks like, what is it? A lamp or something? This used to be part of a game of bingo. I find it so crazy how despite this collapse, everything behind it has remained so well preserved. I cannot say it plenty enough. This was definitely their liquor cabinet. And look over here, an old-fashioned bottle of Malibu. Wow, I so like this. It's one of my favorite liquor drinks that I like to drink occasionally. To give you a better overview of where I'm standing currently, I'm really risking my life here. But it's the explorer's grind. I'm experienced. I'm very well aware of the risks I take and what I'm doing currently. We're gonna crawl right through here, and then you're gonna see my most favorite room. All right, let's stand straight. Okay, are you ready for it? There we go. This is the entire collapse I was talking about. You can clearly tell it's very severe. I'm gonna move a little bit to the back, and then you're gonna see it from my favorite perspective. Oh, there we go. Wow. This is so beautiful. Once the main dining table of the family, Mr. Francois, his lady, together with probably also children they had, as there are multiple chairs. And then the contrast of the living environment once and just a devastating effect human nature has actually empowered to this property. Such impact, a devastating impact. God knows what's still resting down beneath all those collapsed parts of the attic. Maybe we can even see a little part of the attic. Look. Whoa. What's this even? The inside of a microwave or television maybe? Well, you can see it better than I can. So cool, guys. Was definitely worth the risk. We'll also make a great picture here. I love it. For me, those places are what urbex is about, as I mentioned. Side of this back we still have plenty of dolls. Probably from their children or grandchildren. Plenty of DVDs over here. There are even still some plates scattered around on the table. That lamp was probably once hanging up somewhere and has just fallen down. Absolutely crazy. A brilliant place. We even still got a chest over here. Full of DVDs, books and other things. Another doll over here as well. Oh, and look at this. They were also clearly lovers of painting, and whether it was a job or just a hobby, I don't know. Oh, look at this, the sketch. The painting they made themselves. Yep, they love painting, and they would do it while sitting here probably, just staring to the outside that was once greatly visible and beautiful. Look at this, all paintings made by them. The woman or the man, Mr. Francois, I don't know. But it definitely was keeping them busy. Oh, here is still a unfinished painting. You can see the sketch. It's never been finished. On top of his singer's sewing table. And then, to close off this explore, we've got a picture that was once taken inside when it was still a vivid place. This was probably their son and daughter. So we're leaving again through this very overgrown pathway. This house was totally unexpected. Turned out to be a really interesting discovery. Yeah, just as I said 2 times now, it's what urbex is really about. Abandoned place that has been a victim for neglect for probably over 2 decades. It's just entirely forgotten about. Very secluded, as you can see around me. It's just a rural meadow somewhere in France, and that's all I'm gonna share, of course. In the end, if you enjoyed it, all I want to ask you for is smash a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel right down below, and also feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section right down below. And then I want to send you much love, peace and blessings from France, and we will see you on our next adventure. Peace out.